In lesson 7241, we're going to represent relationships in various contexts with equations involving variables and positive and negative rational numbers. Use the properties of equality to solve for the value of a variable. Interpret the solution in the original context. Okay, so Carla is collecting rainwater in a barrel. Currently, she has 18 inches of water in the barrel. The rain is falling at the rate of 1.5 inches per hour. So one thing I want to take a look at here is it says 1.5 inches per hour. Okay, and the word per usually tells us to multiply. So when I take a look at that word per, I'm thinking 1.5 times the number of hours. So it says write an equation to represent the total rainfall collected in the barrel. So 1.5 times my total number of hours plus I already have 18 inches. So this is kind of my equation equals R, possibly, and R stands for total rainfall. So 1.5 times the number of hours plus 18 equals R. So how many hours would it take to collect 30 inches of rain in the barrel? Well, that would mean that I'm going to use 30 for my R, and I would have 18 there, and the 1.5 H would still be here. So I'd have to subtract the 18 on both sides first, get rid of my addition and subtraction. Okay, I bring my 1.5 H down, bring my equal sign down. The 18 minus 18, this is 0. I think my board's off here a little bit. And then 30 minus 18 gives us 12. So now I want to divide by the coefficient of 1.5 on both sides. So my number of hours is going to equal 12 divided by 1.5, which is 8 hours. So that's how long it's going to take for us to have 30 inches in the barrel. All right, Catherine's class is selling raffle tickets for $3 each to raise money for charity. So again, kind of a key word here that I'm noticing right away is this each. The word per and each tells us to multiply. So $3 each. All right, so I'm going to write 3x. To raise money for Catherine's charity. Her class raised $504. Which equation would you use to find the number of tickets sold? N. So I would say is equal to 504. Now I just use x for a variable. You could have used n. So B here is my choice that matches what I have. I had 3x equals 504, and this one is 504 equals 3n. So it's about the same. Now you're going to solve for the number of tickets. You divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 3. So use the information in the table. So take a look at that information. Which equation can be used to find the total population of Harlan County? So this is in the year 2000. This is census data for Harlan County. There are this many females, 15,500. There are 19,040 males. So to find the total population, I would just have to add those together, I would think. So, because again, total kind of tells us adding. So when we look here, again, the word total is kind of a key word there for us. So when I look at D should be my choice because I'm adding the two numbers together. Charlie empties his piggy bank, which contains $3 in pennies. He divides his money into 150 equal groups. So which equation allows you to find the value of each group? So if I am dividing into 150, so I'm going to take my $3 in pennies, I'm going to divide into 150 equal groups. So let's see here. None of them actually show me 103 divided by 150. And that is really what we're doing. So I kind of need to look around for a fact family that that would basically show me the same thing. So this is 150 divided by 3. That's just kind of there to throw us off. It's not going to get us what we want because that's the opposite. And remember, division is not commutative, so you can't just flip it around. However, if I switch these two spots, if I'm dividing by m rather than dividing by 150, let's say, for example, okay, if I do 18 divided by 3, I'm going to get 6. And if I do 18 divided by 6, I'm going to get 3. So I can switch these two numbers around, the 3 and the 6 around. So with that knowledge here, I should know that D is my answer because I can flip the 150 and the M around in different spots. The student council sells tickets to the school dance. They pay $7 for the roll of tickets, and they sell the tickets for $5 each. Again, $5 each, so this is where they're getting this equation 5x. There is $14 in the cash box, and Charlotte wants to know how many tickets have been sold. She uses the following equation to solve the problem. So 5x minus 7 equals 14. What should Charlotte do first to solve the equation? Well, first we need to get rid of the addition and subtraction. So I would say that we need to add 7 to both sides. So that would be choice A. And that would be first. And then after we add 7 to both sides, we would divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 5. Paul is thinking of a number. He tells Shirley that 4 times his number minus 6/10 is equal to 2/10. So if I think about that and write it out, it's 4 times his number minus 6/10 is equal to 2/10. So this is what he just said to Shirley. So let's go ahead and solve this by adding 6/10 on both sides. And we can bring the 4n down. Bring our equal sign down. This is going to be 0. And we're going to get 8/10. Now we need to divide by the coefficient, which is 4. So n is equal to 0.8 divided by 4, or 3.2 will be our final answer. A video rental store charges $10 yearly membership fee and $3 per video. Okay, again, that per video. So I'm going to say 3V for video plus a $10 yearly membership. So which is the equation that gives the yearly cost of C? So they want the yearly cost to be C here. Of renting N videos in 1 year. Okay, they wanted, instead of V, they wanted us to use N, but still we're looking for this 3 times vario plus 10. So 10 plus 3n, looks like B matches what we have. So B is the correct answer here. So again, it's just a matter of reading through, finding those keywords like per and each, and figuring out, how to manage that situation. Which equation models a relationship in the table if C represents the cost and N represents the number of pizzas? All right, so if I sell 1 pizza, I get $7. If I sell 2, I get $14. If I sell 3, so it looks like I'm multiplying my N times 7. Let's see if I can get that in here. So really, if I just do 7n, that gives me my C. So it looks like the letter C is going to be my best choice here because it says 7 times n. Because we are counting up by 7s, and whenever you're counting up, that kind of gives you what the coefficient is. So, like from here to here is 7, and from here to here is 7, and from here to here is 7. And if your common difference is 7, then that is your coefficient. Okay? And that's our last example for